Welcome to the Thister podcast. My name is Linda, and this is my sister Melissa. Say hello.
Hello. Oh yeah, I like your back. I like the stuff you added to your wall.
Oh, thank you. For those that are watching, I've been collecting art to do this whole wall, and yesterday I finally hung some up. Hopefully this weekend, the ones that are really heavy, I need to buy special nails for. So hopefully I can finish this wall.
Cute. I kind of want to add stuff to my wall now too.
You should. It's very, very boring. Unlike you.
I know. But I told you I wanted to do a fun background.
Oh, yes. Okay, so last episode was a very serious tone. So this one's going to be like a rapid fire. It's my sister's idea to do. I can hear everybody at your house.
You won't be able to hear it during the podcast, I've noticed.
Okay. Thank you to AI and all the technology that can
mute the noise.
Yeah. So this is going to be a rapid fire.
Never have I ever.
Never have I ever, which I've never played before.
Neither
Young
have I.
people game. You haven't?
Mm-mm.
We wanted to do a drinking, but it's the middle of the day and it's a Wednesday. So
fuck it. Let's do it.
I do have coffee.
Same.
I can put some
I have Dutch too. What are you drinking?
My usual almond milk. So I know you guys are always asking for my order, but my coffee order is very boring. I like my coffee strong and just strong. I just started getting actual milk in it. So mine is just, it's an almond milk latte, and I don't have anything against dairy. I just don't like the way it tastes, but I'm not lactose intolerant. And then oat milk is really bad for you, FYI. If you think it is creamy or whatever, but it's not good for you. So it's just an almond milk latte, extra shot cinnamon sprinkles, because that's what Dutch Bros calls it. Cinnamon is cinnamon.
Yeah, the difference between cinnamon and cinnamon sprinkle, it's the same thing.
It's nothing. That's just what they call it. And I think it's kind of cute. It sounds like it makes my order sound a little more fun.
What I think's funny? When Elias orders cinnamon sprinkles. It just sounds funny. And can I get cinnamon sprinkles? Yes. And I got a nitro cold brew with sugar-free pumpkin cold foam.
Oh.
Or soft top. Dutch Bros calls it soft top.
My sister will vouch for me that I choke. I'm like a creature of habit. When I try to order something new, or I say I'm going to order something new, I order something I would totally
never
not order. Something que ni al caso. And I get that from my mom, because I always have to order from my mom because she'll order some shit she doesn't like. So life update, because we do start everyone, which there's not much because we recorded an episode not too long ago, but what's going on?
We have a jingle coming up soon. Oh, yeah, I heard it. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it. I'm going to hopefully add it to this one.
Like it?
So if you guys are listening, you might have heard it already. Let us know if you like it. I think it's cute. It's simple. I
approve of it too.
Shout out to my homegirl, Melissa Rios, and by La Calle podcast. Listen to her podcast. She's also a radio personality in LA. She helped me. Her and her team helped me. And I think it's perfect. Simple, perfect. Hopefully I added it to this podcast because I forgot last podcast, but let us know what you think.
I'm excited because we're going to sound so official.
Legit. Know. I've been wanting one for a while. I just didn't know what I wanted, which is usually I'm pretty creative, but I just gave her free rein, and I think it's simple, perfect. I wanted her to actually voice it over because obviously she has the perfect radio voice. Pero ni modo. Maybe we can change it later on if she wants to. Also, what's going on? Oh, I just had a Dime. If you've been following me for a long time, you know that I'm a big Dime girly. I worked with them right out the gate when they came out. I have really sensitive skin. I've used all their products. I can vouch. I really genuinely love them. I stopped working with them for a while, but I was still buying their products on my own. And then they reached back out, so I'm excited to work with them again.
I'm excited for you to work with them too, because I like their products too, and I get freebies too.
No, it's a good line, and I feel like the price point is very fair. The ingredients are really clean. There's nothing irritating. So if you do order, which hopefully you do, because I love it when you guys try it. My code is Linda26 for 26% off. So if you used to use it or want to try it, me and my sister 100% are behind Dime Beauty. Yeah. So dimebeauty.com. My promo code is Linda26. This sounds like a shameless plug, but it's important to me. So hopefully I can get your youth sister support, so this can be like a reoccurring thing.
Yes.
But other than that, what's going on with you? You have help today?
I have help today. My Nani Gali's here today, so just trying to do it all at once, you know. Mom
All
life.
the errands?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get into this. Never have I ever.
Okay, I'm excited.
I don't have it. I have no idea what she's gonna ask me. I've never played before.
I skimmed through them.
I wasn't a big fan of this idea for this podcast, but
we need something lighthearted.
Here we are.
Never have I ever dined and dashed.
What's that?
Like when you eat and don't pay.
No, never.
Like not like a date or like where someone else pays. Like no, where you walk away.
Never. You know I'm a rule follower.
Never. I haven't either. I can't do that.
I'm surprised, girly.
Like, you think I give dine and dash vibes?
Like, I could see like college Melissa just for fun, like to see if you can get away with it. Ever has and his friends, because he's told me plenty of stories. Like he told me this one story, which isn't mine to tell, but anyways, so they went to get tacos and they left with a huge bill, and then they get a taxi and they have the taxi drop them off. This is like after the club, like I think he was in college. This is before we dated and I knew him. So they had the taxi drop them off really far from where they actually live, and they just took off running, and the taxi actually hunted them down and was knocking on the door, like the front door, and they were all hiding. And then the mom comes out, she has no idea what the hell's going on. I think she did, pero era alcahueta, my suegra. I think que les hizo el paro, but yeah, that wasn't my story, but I have it personally.
I couldn't.
No, I couldn't.
Okay, next one. Never have I ever been arrested. Nope.
Never. Thank God. Knock on wood.
Never have I ever been expelled.
Never.
I've never been expelled, but I've been suspended.
What's the difference between expelled and suspended?
Expelled is when you can't go to school like that day or for long. But they say, and suspension is like, oh no, expelled like when expelled when you get completely kicked out of school. Yeah, suspension is you can't go. No, but Elias got expelled from every school in the Santa Cruz County district. Like,
why are we telling their story?
Yeah, Elias so get ready for GED, and like that tells you.
Get ready for Santi's school between your suspensions and his expulsions.
You know that he got expelled from his mom's class too? His mom got him expelled.
Damn.
Pa que veas. Never have I ever stolen anything. I have.
I stole something this 2 weekends ago, the microphone from La Sala de Despecho. But I feel like now that I did it, I think like everybody does it. I think they're almost like souvenirs.
Yeah, that's exactly what I call my. When people ask like, do you collect anything? Yes. What do you collect? Stolen items? Something borrowed?
But when I woke up the next morning, because I don't remember taking it, when I woke up the next morning, I'm like, Linda Parra, what the fuck did you do? Que vergüenza.
But you've never stolen anything like sober or like you're aware that you're stealing?
I don't remember, but my grandpa tells me the story. So next to my grandparents' house has always been a convenience store. Like it was a Circle K, then it was a liquor. Like it's still like a liquor little quickie mart type deal. And my grandpa claims that when I was little, I stole gum. And when we got, because they lived directly right next to it, that when I walked back, he saw that I had the gum. And he made me walk back in there, tell them I stole it, give them the gum, and pay for it. But I don't remember the story. This is just him telling me. Do you have the echo cancellation? Because I can kind of hear myself.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So I've never stolen anything. Well, I've stolen stuff drunk, like cups and random shit. But I've never stolen like sober. The only time where I kind of have is when I forget stuff at the bottom of your grocery cart, like, you know, the bottom part, like cases of waters or like bigger items. When you do self-checkout, like I've done that y me da hueva regresar a la tienda, and embarrassing, but I don't know.
Recently, I guess this might count as stealing. I do Target pickup a lot. Like I seldom get down, and they put the stuff in the cart, and I had all my stuff, but there was extra bags, but I didn't realize till I got home of things I didn't order, and I was like, what do I do? Like, and I like wrote in the app, like on my app thing, like, and I didn't get a response. And luckily it was things that like Elle liked. But I did feel really bad. Like
One time I got delivered like 6 packs of bologna that I didn't order. Like I ordered stuff from my Instacart, but they included like a bag, así como tú dices, like they delivered something else from someone else. I'm like, I do not need 6 packs of bologna.
So what'd you do? Did you tell the app?
No.
Oh.
Next question.
I did, and I didn't get a response, but I still feel if I took your stuff, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Never have I ever farted in front of a significant other. I have.
I have.
Why are you saying it like all ashamed?
Because I don't know.
Are you one of those that are embarrassed to fart? You are.
I'm a shy girl.
You can't poop, huh?
You know this. You know this. You know this, girl.
Tell them that you can't poop, like knowing that like someone's like in the premises.
Yeah, I can't. I already have a hard enough time pooping, and like if someone's in the room, like menos. Like vacation.
I don't care.
I hate vacations.
Are you that typical person that can't use like you can't poop anywhere but your home?
No, I can poop out, but everybody needs to be out of my hotel room. You know, like.
Like, do you need to be focused or like are you embarrassed?
No, I think it's like my body like is embarrassed and like it just won't let it happen. Which I know is ridiculous, but that's just how I am. My mom tells a story that I farted, that I was getting tickled and that I farted and that I cried because they started laughing. I was little, like 4 or 5, and I start crying because she laughed or whoever there was laughing, and she tells the story all the time. So that tells you if I've
Yeah, I fart all the time. Not like I don't let it rip like on purpose, but like if it comes out like whoops.
No, I don't know how we're complete opposites. Like this bitch, I'm sure if you follow me long enough, she has to poop with the door open, like almost making eye contact with you. And pee, whatever. It doesn't matter who's over. I think all my friends have seen her poop and pee, and she has to like almost lock eyes.
No, like she wants. That's fucking weird.
No, it's true. It's true. She wants to like lock eyes.
Whatever. Next question.
We're sisters, but we're completely different.
What kind of sister are you? Comment down below.
Yeah. Are you a Linda or a Melissa?
Never have I ever peed in a pool. I have.
Well, I've peed in the pool plenty of times.
Hueva ir al baño.
Especially my pool. I'm like, it's my fucking pool.
Never have I ever eaten a carton of ice cream. I've eaten a pint, but not like the big. Have you eaten like the big one?
No, I eat a pint, like a pint. Elle makes fun of me because
that's a single serving.
My one serving. Like I'll never open a pint and not eat it unless I gotta leave or something. But like that's a single serving. And the amount of nights that I have a pint of ice cream is like I'm embarrassed. Like don't follow me for nutrition because I'm not your girl. And I like the real ice cream.
What's something that you've eaten like at the Tascastas machine and you were like, why did I just binge eat that?
I do that, a week before my period, I do it every single month. I was just telling Melissa like 2 weeks ago, I was like, I have to be getting my period because I'll eat like I smoked weed or something. Like I was eating like shit out of my pantry I don't even like gummy snacks that like they came in the kids, like baseball, like shit I don't even buy for my kids. I cleaned out my pantry, like, and I had like no me podía llenar. And it was like gross the next day. I'm like, oh, why did I eat all that? Like I don't get food guilt. I just was like, I don't even like that stuff. Like, that's gross.
What's the latest thing que me atasqué? And I was like, porque chingados, like, tragué eso. It's because I didn't have anything else to eat. I feel like I just told you. I think I ate stale Nilla wafers from my leftover banana pudding. That's what it was. They were stale, and I didn't have anything else to munch on.
That's exactly what I am.
And some Ferrero Rochers that my suegra gifted me for Christmas, like a little 6-pack of Ferrero Rochers.
Girl, you know it's almost October, right? That was like a year ago. Were they white? Was the chocolate all white?
No, it was in good condition.
You can't tell on those because of the nuts.
Next. Never have I ever regifted a gift.
I've regifted. Guilty.
I haven't.
Not so much. No, not things people have given me, but PR. I've definitely gifted PR. And I don't know how I feel about it. I'm like 50-50. Like it's something new, something nice, something whatever. But I got it for free.
But have you ever regifted something?
No.
Linda.
Have I?
Yes, you have. I'm not going to name drop. Yes, you have. You've told me.
I'm not lying. I just maybe can't think of it at the time. But I could see myself doing that. I don't really see any harm in regifting. Like, if you're not going to use it and appreciate it.
And you know that someone else will.
And I know somebody else will. I really don't think, I'm not I would do it. Yeah, I would definitely do it.
But have you ever accidentally like regifted it to the person that gifted it to you?
You know what? I worry about that sometimes with shit like the kids used to get with toys like back in the day, because they either already had the toy or they had a version of it. And I'm always like, fuck, who gave it to, like, hopefully. And then our friend group, like, though we all know each other. So I'm like, they're going to know. But no, well, I've never gotten caught anyways.
I just thought of one. Like, ahorita that I said that. Never have I ever accidentally texted the person I was talking shit about to the person that I was talking about.
You have. I know the story. I haven't, not shit, but I've texted people all the time, like almost weekly, the wrong conversation.
No, but like, you know how like when you're accidentally talking shit about that person and you accidentally send it to them?
I think your story embarrassed me so much that I'm like, well, if I'm going to be talking shit, which we all do.
You're always looking.
I look at the damn phone.
I was talking shit about a friend back in college and I accidentally sent it to her and like she completely like cut ties with me. I wasn't saying, I just said like something like she's so annoying and like concha.
That's not really mean, girl. Especially at that age. Okay, what's next?
Never have I ever walked in on my parents having sex.
I never walked in, but I heard mom and your dad like all my fucking childhood.
My mom listens to this, so be careful.
Excessively. Well, yeah, she should know this. Excessively.
She's gonna be mad.
And I remember throwing shit against the wall so they could hear that I could hear them. And they didn't stop. I don't know if they heard it and didn't care or they were just so into the moment.
Have the kids ever walked in on you?
No, not yet. I don't know if they've heard me that I know of. No, I don't think they've walked in. They might have heard, but they haven't told. But I feel like Elle would like be weird about it, or she would have told you. And I'm very conscientious of that because our parents, it really did bug me. It didn't scar me. I won't say it was traumatizing, but it was so fucking gross. I'm like, ew.
I don't think I've ever walked in on them.
Did you hear it? Have you heard them?
I didn't hear it, but I did find it weird that they would take a nap at noon, like at 2 every single day. And I'm like, you guys weren't that old to be taking naps every day at 2. My mom's gonna get so mad. Next question.
It was 3 actually, because he'd come home at 1:32 to eat.
I understand that because now my dad's older, but like cuando estaba chamaquita, yeah, let's stop.
Never and it was like a power nap.
We're gonna get in trouble. Never have I ever used a fake ID. I never did.
Never. No.
You didn't have to. You lived in Mexico.
Yeah. When I was in college, I was over 18.
And then, like I said, I didn't start going out till I was actually 21.
You know, speaking of IDs, the amount of times I've never ever gotten carded so much in my life, like
until
this
now?
Vegas trip. No, till this Vegas trip. I'm like, am I looking real young, or
it's
is there
just part of protocol?
Policy? But they weren't asking ever, and the people I was with, and I'm like, you guys should be offended. Every table I sat at, every bar I sat at, the restaurant to order a drink, and at the Wynn, which I feel like they're usually very like, they don't want to embarrass you, you know? And I'm like, and then I look nothing. And then the funniest part is that my ID, I went after CrossFit. I was a CrossFitter at the time, and I looked like shit because I thought they were going to use my other picture. I'm shiny as hell. My hair tengo like flyaways everywhere. Like it really doesn't look like me. So I'm like, they probably do think this is a fake ID.
That's funny. Next question.
But it was good for my ego, for sure. I came back feeling like a chamaquita.
Pues sí, pareces chamaquita. Bring it up. We're 11 years apart, if you can't tell.
Yes, that's 11 years, and I'm the older sister, in case you're wondering.
Never have I ever had a crush on a teacher. I didn't. But I did have a crush on some dads. There's one dad that I can think of in particular.
I know what dad you're talking about. He had like 50 kids too.
Every time he would come to drop off his girls, me and my friends at the time, like, oh, he's here. Yeah,
it wasn't just you though. It was like your whole group of friends.
It was me and 2 other friends at the moment, and we'd like be swooning, and like we're like, oh my god, he's gonna notice that we're staring at him. We're little. I think we were like in 6th grade.
I never had cute teachers. Honestly, no, I don't ever remember having like a good looking teacher. So I mean, I probably would have if I would have had a cute one, but no.
What about a dad?
No, I went to public schools. The dads weren't very present. Sadly.
Fucked up.
Well, I'm just telling it like it is. I didn't have a dad either.
Next question. Never have I ever creeped on an ex on social media. I have.
Mm, no, but I'm always surprised that like exes don't pop up on my like people you may know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like maybe all my exes are those creepers that don't have social media.
Mm-hmm.
Cause no,
The next question, never have I ever drunk dialed my ex. I haven't. Or
never,
texted.
never.
Um,
I
n-
will say I drunk called ever before we started dating. So I was like adamant. And I just remembered the story because my best friend B was traveling with us for this wedding. So we're bringing up all kinds of old stories. And I had forgotten that, like, so whenever was trying to date me, like, I was like, no, I don't want to date. I just got out of a long relation. I want to be single, blah, 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 blah. And we went out in Mexicali to the club and I got drunk. And when I got out, I called him, like, this is how I finally, like, I was like, okay, maybe. Because I'm like, if my drunk self is like thinking about him,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
so that's the moment I realized I'm like, maybe I do have feelings for him. And she was making fun of me and they were laughing about it. I was like, oh, I completely forgot about that.
Never have I ever traveled solo.
I don't think I
No.
have.
Have I? I've traveled, like I've gotten to the destination with, like I've met up with someone at the destination, but my commute's been solo, like a long flight. Does that count or no?
Mm, kind of. No, I haven't. I hate like flying, so I'm not gonna do that solo ever.
I do want to travel. I don't know if anymore, but like I think I wish I would have done a solo travel. I was actually talking to someone that I wish I would have studied abroad. I feel like it's so good to like live in a country, foreign country, like
Launch your-
once in your life, you know? Something I do regret.
Yeah, I probably would have like younger, like learned a different language, kind of like immersed myself, but ahorita no. Maybe if I'm a widow and like my kids are gone, y estoy vieja, I might.
Never have I ever laughed so hard I peed myself.
No, never.
I've I've laughed really hard, but I don't think I've peed myself. Have you ever peed yourself in general?
No,
I
and it's funny
did.
because I got for like 2 years, I kept getting this campaign offer, and it was a lot of money for like panty liners. I think they were panty liners for like leaking, and I'm like, and I have, thank God, knock on wood, like I don't have that problem, which I know it's very, very common, no shame to it. But I kept getting it, and it was almost so I'm like, damn, like, am I that old? And then the money kept getting like the amount kept getting higher and higher. And I was like, I almost wished I had leakage, but I can't do I could never
Leakage.
do I could never do a campaign
How
that
much
like
was
in
the
life.
payout?
Ow, I hit my elbow. I don't remember, but it got upwards to like over 10 grand.
Oh, fuck, I would have done it.
I can't lie. I don't know. You know how I be.
That's funny. Never have I ever cried in the bathroom. That's a weird one.
Yeah, I've cried in the bathroom.
You have about what?
Not like at the club, like at my own bathroom, like in
Say,
the shower. I feel like that's like the
I've cried.
safe
Oh
space.
yeah, I've cried in the shower.
Yeah, I feel like that's the safest space to cry.
Never have I. Oh, this one's kind of. Never have I ever watched porn.
I've watched porn.
Have I watched porn? I watched porn.
You watched porn when you were little and your babysitter put it on and you were there.
That,
I don't
Linda,
know
that
if you
sounds
were lucky.
very weird. Can you rephrase that?
Okay. She was watching like porn-ish material.
No,
Maybe it was...
okay, no, Linda. This is how rumors start. So I was in 8th grade, me and my friend Kenya, and I wasn't in 8th grade. She was in 8th grade. I was in 6th grade. And my friend said everyone in her class is talking about 2 girls in 1 cup. And they're like, everyone's asking if I watched it. And I was like, well, let's look it up. And so we look it
I'm
up
not
on
talking
YouTube.
about that babysitter.
Well, let me finish the story and then I'm going to ask you which one are you talking about. So basically, all we could find on YouTube is 2 girls, 1 cup reaction, but not the video. And we finally found it. And oh my God. And then the babysitter walks in and we're trying to block the computer screen, like, because was it un modem, like at the time, because it was many years ago. And she's like, ¿Qué están viendo? So embarrassing. Which story are you talking about?
I'm probably going to leave this story out. I'll tell you later. I think you were too little to remember.
Yeah, I don't. Is this bad?
No, it's not that bad, but I've never seen that video. Like, obviously I know about it. I don't live under a rock, but like I've never seen that video. And I'm kind of proud of that.
What time is it? Okay, we have 5 minutes because then I have a pedicure. Never have I ever had a Brazilian wax. I have.
I have never had a Brazilian wax
You
because
haven't?
luckily no, I had laser like in early college, so it's pretty much all gone. And whatever's left there can just stay there.
I have, and it hurt. Like, especially at the beginning because your hair is so thick, and so the whole point is to thin it out. A la madre.
No, I've heard it both. I've heard that it is painful, then I've heard people say it just depends on the waxer.
Really? I didn't know that.
I just don't know how it wouldn't be painful. It's so sensitive down there. There's so many nerve endings, like it should be.
Never have I ever hated someone in my family. Hate's a strong word.
I
Dislike?
think I've had moments of like where I feel of hatred, but I don't think like they linger, you know?
Mm-hmm. Never have I ever accidentally liked something when stalking someone's Instagram account.
Yes, I've done that.
Who's?
I don't remember, but I've definitely, it's not even like stalking. It's just like where you're like, you know, like late
You
night,
accidentally
like,
tap it.
where you go like far, like you're like deep into like when they used to use like filters, like the Instagram photo filters, and then accidentally I'm like, oh. And I know people do that to my shit all the time because almost every day somebody will like an old
but yours is different. Yours is different because it's like you're an influencer, but like a ver uno normal, like yours I get it.
It's still because I post so much. Like I post a lot. I'm a heavy poster, and for people to scroll that far down when Elle was like in diapers, I'm like, that's years and years and years of Elle scrolling. 12. And she was months old when I started.
Never have I ever called my boyfriend the wrong name.
Never.
I did at the beginning. I did call Elias, my ex's name at the beginning.
Did he hear you?
I try to like be quick about it. But he used to call me también at the beginning a lot.
I think it's pretty normal, honestly, especially at the beginning.
And then even on our wedding day, Elias's cousin called me the ex-girlfriend's name on our wedding day.
He was drunk.
He was thrashed. I love you, Felipe.
Way to name drop.
Where are we at? We got 2 minutes. Is there a question that you... Never have I ever sent back a dish at a restaurant.
Never.
I don't think I've ever... I've complained about like something, but I'm not that person to like send it back. Or
no, especially because I had like one of my best friends was a server growing up, and she told me like they would take it out of their paycheck and stuff like that. And knowing that, I never send it back. I just won't eat. And then they'll ask me, was there something wrong with it? And I'll tell them, or I'll say, oh, I wasn't hungry or whatever, but it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's all the questions I've got. That was fun.
Here, let's finish, round it out so it'll be 30 minutes. Never have I ever prank called somebody.
Oh, a ton.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot.
A ton. We thought it was so cool. And then it was cool because back in the day, I remember you could dial like a number where your number wouldn't come out.
Yeah, you can make it private. Mm-hmm. Well, I used to do that.
What's the worst prank you've done?
Prank? Okay, so it wasn't a prank, but it was really mean. Like now I think about it, I was like 18 though. So my best friend liked this guy, and he was seeing two girls at the same time, and the other girl was at his house when we drove by, and she came from like really, really, really strict parents. So we called the parents to tell them where she was at. I'm not proud of this. This was like high school. Linda,
but they didn't know it was you that was calling.
No. We just said like, oh, your daughter is
an anonymous call.
And the worst part is I didn't think about it at the time, but like, I think we were 18. I think we had just graduated. It was the summer I graduated high school, but I think she hadn't turned 18 and the guy was like 19, 20. So I could have gotten them in major trouble, like thinking about it. And it wasn't my idea para empezar.
But in esos entonces, it wasn't as big of a deal as it is now.
Well, it should have been, but yeah, and they went over there, pulled her out. I heard like the parents, because they're old school Mexican, like beat her ass. No, I know. I'm telling you, I'm not proud of it. This is like high school. I just graduated, and I wasn't even a mean girl. And I know it wasn't my idea, but I called because they're like, they're not gonna know your voice, so yo lo hice.
Is this B's crush or no? Not B.
I'm not gonna say names, but yeah. Yes.
I did a couple pranks. Like I egged houses, I TP'd houses, but the worst one, the
You
first one,
did?
remember I egged the neighbors and I tried to deny it and they pulled out the camera footage, Linda, in La Quinta.
See. So we lived, when they
I
started
did
living
the
with me, we
neighbor's
lived in this
house.
residential area, this very small residential area. Residential had like a gated community type vibe. There were townhouses, small houses, older people. Everybody had cameras. And she decides, it's a small community, like 2 blocks maybe of houses. She decides to go and then deny it. And they have her on camera.
And then never forget when they asked Carlos, like, what is he doing in the neighborhood? He was biking around.
So it's
We're the
predominantly
only brown.
white.
We're the
We
only
were the
brown
only
people.
Mexicans, and then the kids were young, and then me and Ever were we looked young. We were like 25, 20. We're like 26. And so they were constantly asking him if he lived where he lived, because they didn't think he lived in that house, and I'm nothing but gringos. And I didn't realize how racist it was, but when I think about it now, I'm like, wow.
But the worst prank I did, the first one that came up to my mind, is that when we were in high school, we put me into these same 2 girls that had the crush on the guy, the dad. We went and picked up some dog shit, like big dog shit. And we put it in a plastic bag and we lit it on fire and left it at the front door of the girl that we didn't like at the time. And like, let it be known, this was like a far commute. Like, it was from town into the foothills to just drop off this bag of shit.
Oh, we
lit it on fire. Yeah, I think I told you. This was like freshman year of high school.
No.
Y pues lo tenían que pisar pues to turn it off. But I don't know if the fire kept on. I don't think it stayed on. I think it se apagó.
That's gross.
Yeah.
I never did things like that. I don't think I ever. Did you ever put anything in anybody's locker?
Not that I can think of.
Because people used to do that a lot, but I didn't.
But yeah, that's that. It's 1:02. I gotta go to my pedicure.
Okay, this is a rapid. We might launch this before Wednesday. I have gotten a lot of people telling us that they want like 2-day-a-week podcasts, but honestly, it's really hard for us both to get it together for an hour to record. But since this one's kind of short, this might be a freebie.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. And then maybe next time we'll do like you guys ask us. Never have I ever. But keep it a little PG. No sean maníacos. Yeah,
I'm scared.
And then that one we'll drink. That one we'll do it on a Sunday. Maybe we can do it this Sunday?
Yeah, this Sunday.
Okay. So we'll put the box. Thank you. Bye. I'll send